Click Connect, special Friday night audit. Stay tuned. Craig Sullivan, you have got the most amazing shirt I've ever seen in my life. What is that all about?
Hey, that's promoting our other show, 3 Minute Thursday.
Holy shit, dude. What have we done? The mistakes that we're making right now, unbelievable.
We're going to haunt us for years. Are you kidding me?
Craig Sullivan, I can't be struck by how much more gray hair we have since that last clip over there.
That right.
Who are you telling? Who are you telling?
Yeah,
Look at that
young child over there. Man, I will tell you, Craig, it's been nice. I've been home a lot. I did go up to Boston for a couple take a boy back to their college and stuff like that. But had a nice few weeks. But next week, it's like boom, boom, boom. I'm hitting the road for what seems like a couple of months, and it's confusing the hell out of me. Craig Sullivan, what time is it?
It's time for an audit, brother.
Hey everybody, welcome to the one and only Friday Night Audit, the only show that's honest about how fucked up all of us really are. That's Craig Sullivan. I'm G. Your hair smells terrific. Thanks so much for being here today. Craig, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, DB. How are you?
I'm doing good. Listen,
the mystery's been solved. You're DB Cooper. Come on.
I know. I don't even know where that came from, but it's funny because I know you know where the bones are buried of Jimmy Hoffa and a lot of other things
Producer
as well.
David's house.
Yeah, send the FBI over there to start digging up his backyard like they did the Giants Stadium that time. Meanwhile, it's great to see you. Great to see all of you folks out there.
Good to see all of you.
I'm feeling excited to be getting back to things. Like I said before we started, conference season, winter conference season is going to be starting up. Although they always call it like the spring season. I don't know why it's January, but I'm going to a warm city next week. I'll be in LA the week after that for Alice. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty motivated. And what I love about doing this show with you, Craig, is because it really gets us into that, cocktail conference-y spirit, doesn't it?
It's that prep work. It's always about the prep work before the conference, okay? And,
You mean we start early drinking these guys? Is that what you mean by prep work? Yeah.
That's it. And the other thing is,
right.
Conference season is now at least 9 months long.
Right.
Starts in January, and I consider it to end in September with the launch of conference.
What are you talking about?
But it keeps going on.
No, it goes. Conference season is 11 and a half months now. It's like the last 2 weeks of the year and the first week of January. It's like 3 weeks. It's off, and then everything's back out.
I don't go to a lot of those other ones back on the East Coast.
Listen. I'll take a line out of the hotel franchisee development handbook. As a conference organizer, they noticed there's a little white space on August 29th. So we figured we're going to put in an event here that appeals to the $4 billion market of people that like walking around trade shows, but don't actually like purchasing things at trade shows.
There you go.
You go. Craig, we got a great guest today, don't we?
We do. And you know what? It has been way too long since she's made her triumphant return to our show. Still don't know why, other than I begged and pleaded. But we have the one, the only Sarah Dandashy.
All right, before we bring her on, I think the reason is we asked her right after she had that nasty spill and hit her head. Let's find out.
Hello, guys. Happy Friday.
There we go. That's the applause we're looking for right there.
That's the applause I've ever had in my life.
Yeah. How are you doing today?
Doing all right. I'm ready. I'm excited to be here with you guys and, just hang.
It's so good to have you here.
I like that. I'm really glad that you decided to go that way. Craig was talking formal wear, but much better to go that way.
Craig, you messed up. Craig, you were supposed to remind me to take a picture today, and you forgot, and now I'm not doing it because it's too late. So you're You're not getting
Okay,
it.
okay, wait. You need to
I
change
don't
your
know
name to
what's going
Cranky
on.
Dave. Okay, Cranky
Yeah.
Dave. Like, pump the brakes, bro. You just come right on with a complaint. Okay. Have we not learned anything from your wife? Okay.
Have you not watched 122 previous episodes of Audit? This is what happened.
Oh, I'm well aware. I'm well aware.
But why do you think I'm so cranky? Go ask my
I'm
wife.
kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time.
She's the reason I'm so cranky.
I
Let me finish.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that one.
Yeah,
She's
we're not
I'm
gonna.
watching.
You know, I opened up. I was totally kidding. I was just teasing, and I opened up a Pandora's box. So we should probably go a different direction.
Nope, you screwed yourself, Sarah.
Wait. I know what to do. We should do this. All right, sorry. I don't give a fuck what direction we were going in. I just want a cocktail.
Thank you. Yeah, let's
my-
get to the cocktail.
Wow, everybody's
Cheers.
like ready to go. Wow.
Hey, Sarah, you got the Dandizzle. You gotta get out there and give us a
We
drink.
noticed the name here. I mean, I was looking at your names, and I could have just come on just as like Sarah Dandashy. That's so boring.
Yeah,
So-
we'd be Sarah Lame-dashy. We don't want that to happen.
No. So we got the Dan Dizzle in the house.
Yeah. All right.
Dan
So-
Dizzle in the house. I think that should go on a T-shirt, Glenn. What do you think?
Oh, I think that should go on a shirt.
Whoa! OMG.
Yeah, I don't know about the Sarah Dandizzle going on the shirt, although that would be good, but that's going on a shirt. It's gone on a shirt. All right. Now I'm blurry. Sorry, I haven't even started drinking yet. And I'm
Oh,
already
God. I
blurry.
thought it was me for a second. It's your camera. Good.
Sarah, what are we drinking tonight?
Ooh, that's a good
Really,
question.
we gotta get this moving in the right direction.
Wait, but wait, you guys.
Yeah.
So, ooh, I'm taking this a different direction.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry.
Uh-oh.
I
All right.
got a couple things here.
Oh,
it's
dry January.
Oh, whoa!
Ooh.
Wait, so to be fair,
Yeah, to be fair.
it's 2 p.m. and anybody that knows me knows that I'm
That's true.
like, if I can have a smell alcohol and I'm like drunk for 5 days.
Yep.
But
So what are you drinking?
I'm gonna go with one of these energy drinks. So I need you
Oh,
guys
cool.
to choose for me because this one it's called mimosa. So
Oh.
like it's mimosa flavor,
Mhm.
so
Okay.
orange, and then I got a
Nice.
cherry slush here. So I know it's kind of silly, but I've already had one, so I'll have a second one, and I'll be cracked out just like I've had like alcohol. So what do we think?
Go with a mimosa.
That's what I was thinking too.
Mimosa. Okay, mimosa it is. Perfect.
There we go.
Yeah.
Send the cherry slush over to David.
I love it.
Oh.
And Sarah, it's the funny thing is I'm all talk about the drinking thing, but I'm like you. 2:00. It's just like unless I can get in a good nap afterwards, it's not gonna work for me. I've always had a deficiency with daytime drinking.
Oh.
I've never been good at it.
Some people can do it. I've just never been good at drinking. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
I've never been good with that. But Dave, welcome back.
boy.
To the
David's
chat.
back.
Oh God.
Beetlejuice.
Now the show really gets going.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just crashed and burned right here.
All right,
Boom.
Wow.
Well, we have
You
Dave
just
come in here.
sucked the
'cause-
life out of it.
If the energy level's too high, you like come in. There you go.
We got you.
Wow.
The worst thing we would do is get Craig that box. He just has too much freedom with those sound effects.
Yeah. Well, the problem is my applause button is screwed up, so I don't use my my box as much as I should. So you're all missing out on things like this.
Are you using box 1 or box 2?
The two.
That was
Two?
aggressive. That was a lot.
I know.
So
Wow.
Glenn, I need obviously, we talk a lot about various things regarding your religion, and you're a very, very devoted Jew. We know that. And
Hey, listen, you
I was just about to say,
can't
Dave,
you can't take me
sure.
anywhere without me going for a good prayer session.
so
You're
I
going
need
for the space
I need to understand. You give us the inside secrets. You've talked about the Concord. We've talked about your favorite Chinese spots for Christmas, Jewish Christmas dinner.
Yep. Mhm.
I need to understand what is the secret, the reasoning, the details behind the secret Jewish tunnels in Brooklyn. What is going on?
Unfortunately, as much as I've tried, they won't let me into that cult. But I think what's happening there is they just want to get to the other places within their shul complex very quickly and not have to go outside and get their shoes dirty and stuff
Their
like that.
Deal with the public.
And what? Yeah.
Good times.
So-
What are we all
so
drinking?
Are you familiar with this story?
No.
You need to look it up. But basically, under a synagogue, this I don't know what I guess congregation. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's called, but the congregation of that synagogue was building underground tunnels under the streets, illegal underground tunnels under the streets of Brooklyn, and hopping in and out of sewer grates and looking like Ninja Turtles. And,
Wait, hold on. Is it a new thing? No, this has got to have been going on forever.
I mean, it's been going on for a while. Obviously, it was about a 50-foot tunnel, but
They just got busted.
they finally got caught because they were making too much noise underground,
Okay.
and people that were in the buildings above the tunnel were complaining about it.
Okay. Whoa, they were making. Okay, that's dumb that they were making so much noise. Then it's like it defeats the purpose. But aren't there like already a whole bunch of underground tunnels? And I'm not talking about like the subway, but like in New York, I feel like there have been. So it would only make. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
think
I mean, there are definitely places that have underground tunnels. I think Staten Island has a very notable one. But the happy news with that story is the MTA is hiring them to extend the Second Avenue subway all the way downtown. So
Hey, listen, they got more. They got more done. They were more. They were more
We got
efficient.
that one. Yeah, we got that one. Yeah.
Sorry,
Now,
Dave.
Sarah, you know that we've got abandoned tunnels in Los Angeles
I
that date back to the 40s.
Oh wow. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not surprised. I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised
No.
because I mean, everybody loves a good like,
Yeah.
you know, hidden tunnel. There was
Hell
one
yeah.
Yeah.
when I
And
went to
some of-
Georgetown, apparently there was one there that goes from the university all the way to the White House.
Wow.
Interesting.
Didn't
Yeah,
explore that on 9/11, but that's a story for another day.
yeah, that's a story for another day. Now we've got some in downtown LA that you can actually drive vehicles into, like full-size trucks.
Okay.
And then you've got others that connect what used to be the old Hall of Records building, the assessor's office, City Hall, and all these other pedestrian ones that the city workers use. And the thing is, it's also connected to the old county jail. And when they
Oh,
were
good
bringing
time.
people from the jail to
Mhm.
the criminal courthouse,
Yeah.
the sheriffs would
Ah.
clear everybody out.
Well, I was just saying that this just only further goes to prove the fact that forever people have been obsessed with the end of the world and how to get away and hide from
Totally.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
you look at some of those ones downtown LA, deep back to the 40s. It's post World War II.
Yeah, yeah.
And, it's like, they're
Have
going
you
to
stocked up on your beans?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you building a secret bunker?
And
Are
your
you
government cheese. Don't forget your government cheese. So,
Are you
Oh
building
my
a secret bunker
God.
under the Houseman Pool House, Clubhouse, Smokehouse, and Dispensary?
Oh
Glenn?
my God.
Either one
Yeah,
or
we have
two.
we have
and a bunker.
Yeah, I've got a secret smoker/cheese cave in the
Oh, that's
basement.
perfect. Do you have
Yeah.
a lava lamp in there as well? Because that would be just really just icing on the cake.
No, but I do have a salt lamp that's over there.
Oh, wow.
What is
Oh,
it? What is a salt lamp?
very
Let's see if I
progressive.
can get it on camera.
I
Hold on.
wait. I might be able to get mine
that
on
thing
here,
over
but
there. You see?
Yeah, I got one
You
too.
see that? All right.
Oh, it's blurry. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Annie has one of those.
Yeah.
I got
I don't
one.
know what it actually is. What is it?
It's
It's made of
Himalayan
salt.
salt. Yeah,
Sorry.
you turn it on.
Then
it
fell
turns into
down.
lamb.
Yeah.
Glenn broke his studio. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
mean-
I have the camera kind of fastened on the back, so it doesn't do falling.
Oh,
I screwed that
Mexico
up.
It's
tunnels.
tunnels. Hey,
I don't know about
Nikki,
that.
how are you?
I don't know about
Is the
the
Denver
Denver
airport-
airport.
Sort of secret
Denver-
world underneath it, supposedly.
Dude,
Yeah.
Denver airport is freaky.
Yeah.
Freaky.
That is a weird
That's
airport.
interesting.
And
Yeah.
what about? What about the most famous tunnels there are to make sure everything happens by magic?
The Tunnel of Love.
Ah,
Oh.
those are the
Oh.
best.
There you
tunnels.
go.
Yeah.
I was
There
about. I was like, Craig, Tunnel of Love, really?
That's
Okay. Oh,
That's the
yeah,
last time.
Disney.
Sadly, that's the last time Craig got any. So he's remembered fondly.
Fact.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you guys.
It was a fair in the 1920s. Yeah,
That's
had
it.
a good time.
Actually, it was the 1960s, but,
Oh, yeah.
but I can't explain my son who was born in 81.
20s, 60s. It's all the same time frame as far as me and Sarah are concerned. Doesn't really.
yeah, as far as we're concerned.
Us cool 80s kids. You know.
Yeah, 80s babies right over here.
Yeah, so I want to want to move us a little bit. Yeah.
He's like, I don't want
To
talk
another
about
direction.
No, it just makes me depressed because.
Oh, please don't even.
No, well, when you get to my age, young lady, you'll be depressed too.
I'm friends with somebody who I did the math, and she was born in 1999, and I was like, oh God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The better question is, why are you hanging out with 27-year-olds?
No, wait, you cannot do math. Okay, why are you renting a hotel when you cannot?
Oh,
do
no.
math like that?
24.
Because you know, revenue managers always add more on top. Always.
Yeah, clearly.
There's a very, very big misconception about revenue management and math. Everyone thinks that revenue managers have to do a lot of math. You really don't. All the numbers are right there. All the numbers are right there in front of you. They're given to you. And Excel spreadsheets or easy formulas. You don't have to do any calculations when it comes to revenue management. It just doesn't do for you in 35 seconds.
So it's just sheer brains for you, huh?
It's accounting. That's a lot of the math.
Yeah, wow, cool. So what you're saying is you're really good at Excel.
Tremendous Excel.
Yeah, wow, fantastic.
Yeah,
Excel.
I'll tell you.
Glenn, where were you going?
think that's fantastic? Well, Sarah, we've got an annual tradition over here at the
annual, and I happen to be on this annual tradition episode.
Yeah, it's really special.
Whoa!
I think we are now in our 4th year of doing Friday Night Audit. We started at the beginning of February-ish, I think, 4 years ago, right in the right in the middle tail end of that craziness when we were all trapped at home and stuff like that.
Crazy.
And one of the things that we like to do is, we got that retro spirit vibe, but we like to kind of change it up every year. So we got our annual brand new logo. Do we have a drum roll or anything like that? All right. Boom. That's our new logo. Celebrating the 70s and stuff like that. Yeah. So that'll be a whole lot of
Soon
almost a little bit of like Sergeant Pepper style.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
I'm into it. Yeah. Craig's like, you picking up what we're laying down.
Yeah.
I like it.
We had our first one was an atomic one, and then we had the mid-century modern, and
then
we had this one.
So is this logo like the 60s? So is this the 60s?
This is more the 70s with the olive green and the orange.
Yeah, this is like early 70s, like
late
Flower
60s.
Child.
Yeah,
so late 60s for sure.
So next year's the 80s? Is that what it is?
Yeah, next time we'll do the 80s. Eventually, yeah.
Can I come on for that episode?
Oh, hell
girl loves that.
It would be great if you did this as an annual tradition.
I will wear sequins next time, or just neon in honor of the 80s.
And roller skates?
100%. Actually, my 30th birthday party was a roller skating party. That was a lot of fun.
I love it. Good for you.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think. We used to go to the Comac roller rink back in 1982. That was the best.
I love roller skating. It's so much fun.
Is that really coming back though? Is it like
it's not coming back. It's been back, Glenn. I don't know where you are, but like
my insurance company won't let me know. So
no,
I'm not allowed to go.
No. Especially in the pandemic, because a lot of people that was a good thing for them to go out and do. I actually have a friend of mine who she was into skating quite a bit, but then as that happened, then she just started skating all the time at the Venice skate park in Venice Beach. And now she's got like almost like 1 million followers. She just like does all these cool skating videos, and it's just fun to watch. So
that's awesome.
Nice.
It's a good time.
There's a great skating rink over in Glendale.
Moonlight Roller Rink.
Yeah, that's it. Very
Not
good.
That, but
Very
I've been
good.
there, done that, and I also
me
been
too.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we get a Friday Night Audit from the Moonlight Roller Rink then?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
Stop.
There we go.
That happened? Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. That's next weekend? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going. I'm fucking going. Sorry.
That's awesome.
Hey, we could have David's birthday
I've already
party
dropped
there,
F-bomb
Glenn.
a number of times. So, yeah.
Okay.
It's totally fucking fine.
It's all right.
Well, wait, but you guys
We're not
know
concerned
me,
about
right?
monetizing this show. Yeah.
You guys know me, so you know that I'm rather liberal with my F-bombs. But for the others that don't know, they're normally a little bit surprised because the Martha Stewart of travel doesn't curse.
No.
But Yes, she does.
Fucking A, she does.
Honestly,
Also, straight
Ooh,
gangster right over
good.
here.
That was good.
Straight,
if
straight
people,
gangster. You're welcome.
if people really knew people that are on TV and do these types of things behind the scenes, they would be shocked
Okay,
at the
not
level
even
of
that.
things that are said.
Even like when I worked, when I was working in hotels, obviously I would just like, you have to stay professional and you're
Yep.
talking to individuals. It
Yeah.
was not uncommon for me to bust through the door, go into the back area
Yep.
and be
Yep.
like, and like just
Yeah.
word vomit.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
people would look at me
Yeah.
and I would just be like, all right, we're good now. And just go back up front.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the
God. I
equivalent.
gotta tell you, I don't know how many times I did that in the office. I'd either get in the elevator and start screaming and cussing and yelling, or into the restroom. And every foul thing that I could think of would be echoing down the hallway if I was in the bathroom. Yeah.
Sometimes I'll say stuff and I'll
Now,
pause. And I'll
with
even look at
Glenn,
myself.
he's the same on air as he's off air. He's just, that's Glenn. David, on the other hand, he's got a lot of pressure. He's running the show. He's running a hotel. So
he's running
he's actually
home.
very nice too.
Yeah,
He's
hold on.
running home.
Yeah, Nikki is saying roller skating probably coming to the Super Bowl. Check out Usher roller skating.
Oh, Usher on roller skates?
Interesting.
Okay. Usher. All right, good times.
Yeah,
How come the Super Bowl is all? I mean, I don't care either way, really, but
Yep.
I feel like the Super Bowl is always from halftime shows of acts that are like 30
That
years.
was the best response.
Oh yeah, you know why? Because they don't
'Cause it-
pay them.
I was about to. They're the only ones who could
I know
afford
that.
to do it.
I know that
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
exactly.
don't
I
pay
think you have
them,
to
so
pay
they-
them now.
they use. I heard that they were trying to implement that. I don't know if it actually happened
Yeah.
or not. But they were definitely trying to do that.
Well, yeah, and they do it in conjunction because a lot of times they do it in conjunction with they've got a new album coming out or a new this or whatever. They're trying to stay relevant. Yeah, but I don't know. That's the Super Bowl for you. I mean, I don't. That's
Who's doing it? Who's doing it this year?
Usher.
Oh, Usher is doing it. All right.
Wait, we got some Usher up in here that we can play. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Now, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for making sure we get copyright strikes.
Yeah,
That'd be
you're
awesome.
welcome.
Yeah, now I understand. You came on the show just to make sure we can never do another one again.
No, it just means that you can't
That's
play.
not
It can't be
true.
watched
That's
in
not
like
true.
the Philippines or Brazil. Like you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing wrong with
Wait a
this.
minute. Paul is
I'm the
in
David
Brazil.
Hasselhoff of the Philippines. Come on.
Oh my gosh, that would be so fun.
Yeah.
What is up with David Hasselhoff?
I go
and-
there. Listen, I ate a lumpia in the Philippines once, and I got 8 million views on it. That's all I'm saying.
Stop.
All right, I'm lying.
Stop.
I'm making
Okay, when
that
I was
up.
in
The Filipinos hate me.
no, this was crazy when I was in Indonesia.
Yeah.
I went into a market and like everybody was like following me and like wanting to take photos, and then somebody was even like they handed me their baby and they're like, will you bless our baby? And I'm like, I don't think it works like that. And then somebody was like, oh, will you like put your hand on my wife's belly? She's going to be having a baby. And I was like, just so you know, it's not going to come out blonde hair. This is just genetically impossible, but you're going
to die number
Oh my
623 from L'Oreal. That'll help you.
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was a good time though.
Oh
that was
my
fun.
God.
That was a lot
funny.
of fun.
That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, actually, I should find it at some point. I have got this great selfie. I ended up going to this, like, they have this water park where it's like one of the largest pools in the world. Huge. It's gigantic. And I was there, and luckily, like, I had a tour guide, and the one tour guide was like, I'll keep an eye on you just to make sure. And then, like, one guy swims over, and I'm just like, okay, what's this guy want? And he's like, hi. Could I get a photo with you? And I'm like, whatever, like, sure. And then he was like, oh, can my friend be in the photo? I'm like, sure. And the next thing you know, literally 8 dudes come up and they're like, hey, can we take a photo? And then I'm like, yeah, where's your phone? And they were so excited to take a photo. They didn't even have a phone on them. So we took it on my phone. So there's this giant selfie of me in this pool, literally with like 8 guys. And they're all just like, jeez.
That's hysterical.
Oh my God. It was really, and they were so excited. And then I had to like send it to them on WhatsApp afterwards. And I'm just like, good times, good times. It was so exciting. Ooh. Yeah, Brittany or Cameron Diaz. Yeah, maybe.
There you go.
No, not Brittany. Oh my God. First of all, I'm way too tall for her. So and same. So
Also, your Vegas residency was much more entertaining.
yes, that
Yeah.
is true. The
Mhm.
line around the block. I don't know. There's no line. Oh my gosh.
That's
Wow.
funny.
We are
That's
just going
funny.
all over the place with today's topics. Good
Yes,
Well, that's
we
usually
are.
when these things go, because it mimics what it's like hanging out at the bar with your friends. It starts in one place and just kind of who the hell knows.
meanders.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the way, this is exactly what I would wear if I was going to a bar. Yoga pants and a sweatshirt and some faux Uggs, because
What? Oh, you can't afford the real ones. You have to like go to
No,
Chinatown in New
no,
York City
no.
and
no, it's not about can
This
you
guy.
afford.
No,
I-
it's
it's
about
like-
being in LA.
It's an ugly shoe. Why would you pay a lot of money for it? Yes, it's comfortable, but no. So I am definitely going to do.
I want my ugly shoes cheap.
Pretty much, yeah, dude. When Target came out with this version, I was
Shop
like,
it at Marshall,
yeah, buddy.
baby.
Got
Yeah.
that $29.99.
Hey,
last
Glenn,
week
do you get
for
your new Crocs with you?
Oh God.
Uh,
Oh my God. Do I
no,
need
they're
to, like-
downstairs. I'm wearing the
Oh, okay.
tie-dye ones right now.
Well, I don't know how you do the Croc thing. I don't know how you do the Croc thing.
Here's how it goes. I put my feet in, and then I walk around.
Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, Glenn, we were just talking about roller skating. My friend that is this like roller skating influencer girl, she loves Crocs too. And somebody made her a pair of roller skate Crocs.
Oh,
And
that is
she-
fun.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like totally up your alley.
All right, so I just want everybody to know.
Yeah.
I used to hate the Crocs. I never understood them, but during the pandemic, we needed some shoes that I could walk around in that weren't sneakers. So we got a pair of these, and they're just really super awesome and comfortable to walk around the house. Yeah.
There we go.
No.
So
I need to understand why the pandemic made you have a vendetta against sneakers.
I didn't have the vendetta against sneakers. My wife was more about indoor shoes, outdoor shoes, that
You
kind
could
of
get
a.
slippers.
Yeah,
Walk around in
I
Crocs.
got slippers don't work for me. I got my feet are all effed up, and I need like
Oh.
some like support and cushioning, or else otherwise I start to get pain going up to my knees, and
Oh wow.
then
Okay.
become even more of a bitch than I already am, and nobody
Wow,
wants to
this
see
is
that.
sounding like it's turning into a session over here. Do you want to go ahead and lay down and tell us all your problems?
It's already. I hope you're not going to charge me too much for.
No, it's
for
fine.
this.
Just 150. You get a
All right.
Friday discount.
What a
Sarah's
bargain.
time is very expensive. She is so big in the industry right now, doing so many amazing things. You need to pay at least $500 for 5 minutes of her time.
What, are you hired as a manager now?
He's looking for a percentage, Sarah. Be careful.
No problem. If you're going to be pulling that in for 5 minutes, you will totally get a percentage. No problem. The more the merrier for everybody. You got kids to feed, okay?
Yeah, I know.
You're like, I know.
That's
Okay.
what-
We're waiting for David to announce they're having twins next.
Oh,
Oh,
my
gosh.
God.
Wait, why are you planting that seed?
Oh, it's fine because the day that happens is the day I just skip the country.
OMG.
Yeah.
I just send Craig the bill and I skip the country, and
He
he can
said Craig the bill. Oh,
he
God.
can pay all of my child support, and then we're fine.
Hey, I told him the last baby, if it was born on July 29th and he named it Craig, I'd help support the scholarship fund.
Wait, Craig, your birthday is July 29th?
Yeah.
That's the same birthday as my grandmother.
Really? Ah, she's got to be a wonderful woman.
Yeah, she's spicy. Wow, I like that. You're a little Leo over there. Not that we're
Yes.
turning into an
Yes.
astrology session.
Very much so.
Everybody show me your palms. No, I'm kidding. No, we're not doing that either.
Hey, you know what? We got a psychic reader down the street, and I knocked on her door, and she asked who's there, and I left. So
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Craig, no, you cannot use that joke.
He just
I
did.
I just did.
That is a dad joke. If
Yeah,
I
it
have
is.
ever heard one.
And I got it from Glenn.
I missed the entire joke because I was just floored for a second that psychic reading is making so much money you can live on freaking Balboa Island.
I
Oh.
didn't say they live on Balboa Island. I just said they had a little place down here.
So the doghouse that you rent for like $500 a month.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Oh, please.
Fine. Fine. If you know somebody who knows somebody,
Yeah.
psychic.
That's
could
why.
make a
That's
good
why
amount
we
of
always call Glenn.
money. Yeah. Definitely. I mean,
Yeah, I know everything. That's actually I got a sweet side hustle doing that sort of stuff.
Wait, what? Doing what? Being a psychic?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Tell me about this.
Yeah.
Tell me about my future, Glenn.
I'm like I made a deal with the Long Island Medium. So it's kind of like Gallagher and Gallagher 2. So I'm like the
Okay.
Long Island Medium 2, and just put on a big 80s style blonde wig and kind of pretend I'm her, and then I go, "Ooh, you've got a lot of pain." So was it someone in your was it someone who and then they'll say something. I'll be like, "Oh yes, your cousin, they shamed you, and you have a lot of feelings about that." And then they'll be like, yes, and then I'll ask for $20 for more. Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
seriously,
So
it's going
Sarah,
great. It's going great.
veterans
I was able to pay for a cocktail with all my profits that I made
that's
from it.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So weirdly enough, this is kind of on topic but off topic, because as you guys know, anytime I hear something funny on this show, I try to find something that would make sense as a picture or video or something.
Oh boy.
And
That's
Wait,
only happened
something
3
funny
times.
was
I know,
said?
yeah. I was gonna say 5 times.
It's only
I
happened
like how
3
you
times,
set it up
Sarah.
like this is a
Funny.
regular shtick, Dave.
I literally typed in Glenn Houseman's psychic into Google. Just to see
Stop
what was
it.
coming up.
Okay, what is it? What is it? Oh no.
Ironically, the first thing that comes up, the first
cannot
image
wait to
that
see
comes
this.
up
Yeah.
is it's really surprising because
Oh
it
my God,
actually ends up
Dave.
talking about
Show it
Built
already.
up here. I feel
Yeah,
like
go for
what's
it.
happening
Go
is
for
I
it.
feel like he's trying to get it ready to load and stuff like that. So he's using extra
Yeah.
words to fill time.
it talks about being a concierge in hotels.
Wait, what?
When to call on the concierge is the
Okay.
first image result of Glenn Houseman's psychic. I don't understand
Because
why.
I know.
Now, it would have been
You will-
funnier
But
if you
as
would have
a-
brought
but
up
as a-
Anthony's
minutes, you will
picture.
need new pillows.
But as a concierge, Sarah, can you
Yes.
explain to me why that Google
Wait, no,
search-
go back to that. Go back to that for 1 second.
Yeah.
I think the Long Island Psychic Media. Oh, I did their show, the Long Island Tea.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I did that once, Dave. I did their show from your hotel.
No way.
Yeah, and you remember that?
I don't, but
Yeah.
that's spectacular. Now I'm trying
my
to
God.
find it.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to find if I can find your episode now. Oh, right here.
Yeah, right
There
there,
you
the
go.
first one.
There it is.
Yeah. There you go. And I did that
Why
from
don't you play a
your
couple-
hotel.
Just play a little bit of that, David.
I mean, honestly-
let's get Glenn.
There's no better place to do that type of show than from my hotel because everybody knows how much of a lover of Long Island I am.
Dude, I did it from one of your rooms.
I
You know?
believe it.
Yeah.
I totally believe it.
Oh wow. Oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Dave is a
Oh.
big fan of Long Island. He's so jealous that he doesn't live here. You
So
know, he's got the Jersey
I
shame.
I feel like I'm not living my full life that I don't live on Long Island.
Wait, so I don't know if I've ever been to Long Island.
You're not missing much.
What?
What?
How
It's
would
a beautiful community. I've got
That's
family
F-
out there.
How
Sarah,
would I have never been to Long Island? I lived in New York
There's no
City.
reason to go there.
you're missing out. We've got the best strip malls in the entire country. And
I
wait
mean-
until you see our subdivisions. Oh my God.
Wow,
Yeah.
cookie cutter sounds delightful.
It is great. It's fantastic because you don't actually have to think. You just go. You just.
I
you know,
like
you
the
go-
Islip Airport. It's easy to get in and out of there.
It really is.
Yeah.
The MacArthur Airport in Islip is absolutely fantastic, but I won't fly the major airline out of there because I've got my loyalty with another airline. So what are you going to do?
Oh, wow.
Well, it's
fancy.
because this airline's hub is in Baltimore, and I don't really want to. I don't really want to deal with changing flights in Baltimore
Southwest.
all the time, and then having a fight to get a specific seat and not know what's going on. And
You can transfer TPI Green.
No, that is not the
TF
Legacy
Green.
airline.
TF Green in
TF
Providence.
Yeah.
Who is your
I just drove
preferred
by there the other
airline?
day.
Who is your preferred airline?
Delta.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're all Delta lovers here.
Well, I mean, the way the airline industry works is whoever's got it in your neighborhood is kind of who you go with, right?
Yeah, 100 well, yeah. I mean, it depends on like what makes sense for you for sure. But
For me, it would be that or American. United is Newark kind of people, so I had to go with
They
either.
certainly
or.
are.
Yeah.
Newark, yeah, I'm Delta all the way.
We're pretty heavily on the American in Newark as well, though, honestly. And there's not a bad Delta itinerary out of Newark. It's not like the most amazing, but it's not a bad.
I don't think I can even fly direct from LA to Newark.
I don't believe you can either.
On Delta.
I don't think so.
No, you
No. I
But
used
you
to do it all
can.
the time on Virgin America. That
But
was
you
dope.
can
Yeah.
on Alaska Airlines, as long as you don't mind missing a door on your flight, you're good to go.
Okay, everybody needs to calm down about the 737 Max.
Uh-oh.
I'm
This sounds like Sarah
not-
did
I'm
an
not-
episode on this.
Well, I mean, I got
Yeah.
nothing to say. American
blows. Mickey,
Yeah, I
tell
was-
us how you feel.
I mean, I'm not really a fan of theirs. I will say that, but you know,
I am flying American to Miami at the end of next month for a work thing, and they were the first one. I tried not to fly my main airline, so they were the only other ones that had the nonstop Miami.
Well, your main airline doesn't want you on there anyhow, David.
Why do you try not to fly your main airline?
Yeah, that doesn't
makes
make
no
any sense.
I'm just not a big fan of them.
All right.
You're what?
You're not a fan of your main airline.
The one out of Newark, I mean. I don't have a main. I don't travel enough to have a main airline.
Hey, listen.
All
listen,
I'm saying is that
I want all of us to feel united here. This is stressing me out.
Kumbaya.
Yay!
I don't fly enough to have a main air, like a true main airline.
You should
So-
definitely be getting points and miles on whatever airline you fly, even if you're
Yeah.
hopping around between airlines.
Yeah.
I don't go anywhere.
Okay, bro.
Oh, here he comes. Come on, Glenn. Come
The
on.
closest
Sarah,
I get to earning airline miles is going to Elizabeth, New Jersey to pick up Valencia because it's the best restaurant in town. That's really about it.
That's
Well, I hear
just
they got a
Chad.
great
bad.
loyalty
That's
program.
Chad.
Yeah.
Here you are,
Yeah.
Don.
I will say the one and only Bruce Ford 17 years ago set me straight. And he's like, you got to go with one airline, bro. And I follow that advice. And now I'm like 1.3 million miles in on that one.
Woo, that's crazy. So it's a game changer. And I get it, Dave, by the way, I totally get it. Because when I was first starting to build my business and I was still working at a hotel, I was still working 5 days a week at a hotel, but obviously, you know, with the way that hotels are, that you could kind of like mix them up. So I would have like maybe 3 or 4 days off in a row, and that's how I was able to get everything done. And quite often it was like, where could I fly, or what airline was the cheapest, and or that I could do a red eye pretty much. And I would leave straight from the hotel, go straight to the airport,
Oh my
and come back
God.
and literally come back, put on my uniform, put on the name tag. I mean, I came back from Asia once and
Holy
went to work the
shit.
same day.
Yeah.
So don't mess
Well,
around.
to be
with
young.
Me. Don't mess around.
Oh,
No, do not.
There you
I'm
go.
just saying, far more aggressive than we think here.
I could,
To be honest, when I was working towards a potential years ago, you know, long time before this job, as you guys know, but I was working towards a job that was going to have me traveling, which ended up not working out. After you guys know how that worked out, and I was looking up.
Stupid. It should have worked out.
Yeah.
I was looking up because as part of that job, I would have been traveling more. I would have had to go to several different cities to cover them, and I was looking up travel routes as when it looked like that was going to come through. I was looking up travel routes on the various airlines out of Newark to do exactly that, to find my one airline.
It just United
would fit, but it was just United or American, either American. No,
I think United's better though out of there.
American didn't hit one of the cities, so yeah, it really was just going to be United. That was my only option.
You know, you can always come back to it. It's no big deal. You never know.
I got to tell you,
I'm just saying I don't travel enough to really matter. I fly to Click once a year. I maybe fly down somewhere from for a work trip, and that's it. So, you know, my LA trips end up being a lot of times on Alaska, truly, because I actually enjoy flying them.
Oh, I like them too. That's a good product.
Yeah, they have nonstops out. They have nonstops out of Newark. A couple of different flights. I actually had to change my Click flight because I booked an Alaska flight in the morning, and now they're only running afternoon flights to Cali.
Right.
They're running 2 early flights, LA to Newark, but they're only running afternoon from Newark out to Cali. So I had to change to JetBlue going out to Click, and now I'm coming back. I'm still coming back.
I feel like we're so heavily invested in your travel planning right now.
I absolutely.
It's very important. It's very, very important that you hear about all of my travel escapades.
I feel like you need help planning.
All right. Hold on.
Feel free to do it for me, Sarah. It's okay.
I'll hook you
All
up.
right. So Dr. Producer Suzanne is saying, hey, late to the party. I hope you're being nice to Sarah.
No, more so, I hope Sarah's being nice to all of you. Okay, because
you guys
Sarah's
travel,
always
is
nice to
vicious
me.
right there.
He is always nice to me.
since you guys travel so much, feel free to donate some of your points to my.
Dude,
no.
yeah, no.
You know,
I've got to
David,
hoard
I
them
don't
and
know
never
why
use them.
you. I don't know why you don't get on Glenn's plane with him. He's got the private jet. Just fly out with him.
Because then I have to go to Long Island, and I refuse to do
more
that.
like a magic carpet. Okay, let's really like.
That would involve me driving to Islip, and I don't want to drive to Islip. I'd rather take a steamship out of, or a steam train out of Newark.
I like how you call Islip Islip. That was
Islip, Islip. Going to Islip.
Oh my!
I will fly to Westchester County Airport, though. It's basically the same style of airport, but it's very, very convenient.
Very small.
Which airport? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Westchester.
Yeah, totally. People love that airport.
Why?
Because it's not a New York
easy to
City
get in and
airport,
out.
and it's easy to get in and out.
You can literally walk in there and 60 minutes before your flight and be at your gate 50 minutes before your flight.
Yeah,
It's
but
super
is it
simple.
taking you direct to your destination?
I think they got JetBlue
Wherever
out of
you're
there, right?
going.
Okay,
JetBlue,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, so
That's
that's decent. When people talk about the smaller airports and like you can't get anywhere direct, I am not into that.
That's exactly what happens with me in Islip. And, they don't have the, I'm sorry to sound all, snooty and stuff like that, but I like I travel enough. I like the lounges, I like the upgrades,
Yeah, of course.
I like all of that kind of stuff. And
I'm into that.
I drive a little bit more. Plus, honestly, Southwest, as good as they may be as an airline, they don't necessarily go everywhere I want to go.
No, they definitely don't.
When I was doing a lot more international travel, they didn't do that at all.
Yeah,
so,
they're horrible.
Yeah. Nikki is saying she loves Burbank, and I know this because last year at Alice we had a very detailed conversation about this
fun fact, I have never flown in or out of Burbank Airport, and I have lived in Los Angeles 16 years. That's
20 years ago, Burbank was a much better airport. Now they're owned by the city of Burbank, city of Glendale, city of Pasadena, and all those three cities can do one thing really well, and that's point the finger at the other city for the airport being screwed up.
Isn't that like
John Wayne and Long Beach are far better airports.
Burbank?
Oh, Arnie, you're full of shit.
To me, it's all about where you're going to. Like that's what I care about.
But you've got LAX in your backyard. You're
I mean,
20 minutes.
You know it's LA.
There's nothing in 20 minutes from LA. Everything in LA is 40 minutes.
Hey, if 4:00 in the morning, you can get anywhere in LA.
Yeah, this is true. But no, LAX is definitely my go-to. But I mean, honestly, the main reason is that I'm a well-oiled machine with it, from curbside all the way in through security to the Sky Lounge. I can get through in, I don't know, 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. I'm not checking a bag, obviously. If I'm just not checking a bag, I'm just go in and up and through.
I always check a bag. I'm like,
you got the gear you got to bring usually. So
yeah, but even so, I just don't want to schlep shit through the airport. And I just don't want to be bothered.
See, the reason why I mean, obviously there are certain times that I'm traveling with gear and clothing too. I have to have many clothing options.
Right. I'm like that too.
Which is a whole other thing.
I need a whole suitcase of things that I'm not actually going to wear.
Correct.
Need to be
exactly.
There.
Exactly.
It's Sarah. The other thing is with Glenn's clothing, it's 4 pairs of jeans that are all the same. They're all Lucky Brand, and that's it.
I mean, that would make more sense. I mean,
I'm trying to get into that Steve Jobs spirit just with pants.
My friends make fun of me all the time when they're like, they see me and they're like, "Why are you wearing all black?" And I'm like, "So I don't have to think about putting together an outfit." Of course,
I'm okay with the shirts, but I can't do pants for the life of me. And
wait, why?
I have a whole weird insecurity
because he doesn't wear the
strangest freaking shit, and pants are one of them. So I don't have any confidence that I could pick out a pair that's actually going to be successful for me. So I've got a gig next week, and I want to get a non-jean pair of pants, and I'm freaking out about it, Sarah. I can't freaking deal.
Okay, wait.
But I got to do that.
Wait, this is crazy. So a couple of things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Do I
I'm
need to
gonna love
fly
this.
out there and like take you clothes shopping? Like, is this how this is gonna go down?
I
David
think I
won't
gotta-
come out to Long
What
Island.
I got to do is I got to like get like a personal stylist person and just like say here, figure it out. You know,
Or you
They
could
have, they
also,
have websites for that now.
yes, they have websites for that, and not only that, but you could also go to. I mean, as cheesy as it sounds, you can also always have an extra bag of shoe options. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a real deal for sure. But you could go to like any of the big like department stores and kind of like talk to somebody, and they can pull out some options for you, right? Or you
I
just
don't
don't want to
know.
interact.
He doesn't want to talk to people in
I hate
person.
Oh,
I know
really?
I am the weirdest freaking
He's
person
an- he's a
ever.
pretty
You would
good-
not believe like how like I can't handle talking to people when like I'm not on camera
True.
or at a cocktail party.
I know this. I understand. This I understand. You just pop an edible and then like you'll be good. But like you
Right.
just
Oh, yeah.
It's 2 or 3 actually.
Yay!
Button up, Lucky
Oh.
Jeans, Crocs.
But there are services for that. So to Dave's point,
There are.
there are.
I know. I
No.
got to figure it out.
I want to take a step back for a second because you guys are talking about LAX, and if anybody knows anything about LAX, and this is of course is the major and main airport that services the second largest city in the country.
Uh-oh.
Tons of international travel, tons of people coming through there. They are known for their amazing public transportation connections to the downtown part of their main part of the city. There's nothing better than trying to take public transportation out of LAX, right? I mean, I know they're spectacular.
Sarah wants to speak.
So how is the air trans situation coming over there?
Okay. First of all, everybody knows that Los Angeles does not do public transportation. Okay.
Yep.
Like we are not known for our public transportation. We are a city that was built after many people had cars. Okay. So
Right.
you cannot compare the infrastructure of Los Angeles to New York City. Just going to put that out.
Or
Right.
San
or
Francisco.
Boston or other
Or
cities like
Boston
that. Yeah.
or whatever. Exactly. And because the whole thing with they can build the metro, but it's like the city is so spread out.
Right.
Yeah.
The chances of you going from one metro station to another and actually having it be convenient is high.
Hey, Sarah, I'm excited. I've never taken the LA subway. And when I'm going to Alice,
Yeah.
for various reasons, I need to stick in town. And I'm thinking of doing our Friday night audit from Universal Studios Hollywood. And I could actually take the subway
You
from
can.
downtown
Yeah.
LA over there
Yes, you
on Beyond
can.
the Moon, that I could do something like
Okay,
that.
let's
think
just
that's
put it like
something-
this. I went on a date one time with somebody when they had just opened up the Purple Line or whatever it was from downtown to Santa Monica. And it was like, hey, have you ever been on the subway? We should go on a date. And it became a date activity because that's how much
Yeah.
people do not take the subway here.
Right.
I think I took
He
the. I
didn't
want
get
to
a
say I
second
took
date either.
my first day in California with Annie back in 2019 before I really knew most
Right.
of. I never knew anybody on this show except for Glenn, actually.
Mhm.
I want to say it was the Red Line from LA Live to Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I was professional. It was amazing. I think I did it better than most LA people. Your public transportation out there is complete trash. But again, back to my original question. How is the people mover at LAX coming along? Is it actually going to open in 2024? Will it actually
delayed.
be used?
Oh, wait,
or
they say
used?
2024?
It's
That's the latest date that I heard. That's the date that I heard it, I don't know, a year or two ago. I don't know if that's actually
Yeah,
still
no.
in the works.
Okay.
if you followed my posts on LinkedIn, you'd know that it's been delayed.
I have to be going.
Also-
I'd have to go on LinkedIn for that though.
Yes,
I
you
don't.
would.
I don't
Yeah,
go on social media.
Dave. Oh my! I don't go on social media. You're too cool for that.
He
Oh,
does
I'm
he
too
does if you mention his name. Then he
It's
gets
not. It's not about being too cool. It's about having no fucking time.
Oh, that's
Oh.
advanced.
Oh,
Because-
I guess we've been told.
Because
Okay.
I waste my Friday night doing this place. Then I'm at
Whoa.
work all day. Then I have to go
Wait.
home to 3 kids.
Glenn, chime in,
Whoa.
please.
All right, first of all, best hour you have all freaking week. Dave.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right. The happiest
and-
fucking hour.
Yeah, right. Susanna's saying Dave is freaking stupid, snarky excuses again.
Glenn, you're
but-
blurry. Can't see you.
I know. I don't know why I keep going blurry over
I
this.
do.
It's like
We
it's
need to
definitely a
change that
metaphor for
camera.
how I
family
am.
situation.
Because the
All right.
internet gods believe in my statement. But Sarah, real quick, Susanna's a very important question.
Yes,
Okay,
she
Suzanne.
does.
Going back to your date with this
Just subway
person,
date.
Oh, Jesus.
and that being an activity on the date, was there a second date after that?
Oh,
you
you
need to-
missed my comment. There was not a second date after that.
Was that because of the subway, or was there other parts to the date that?
Now we're getting personal.
like,
here we go.
Whoa.
Well,
Well, these are
let's
the important
pry into
questions.
Sarah's personal life.
I think it was a personality clash. And by the way, that wasn't a first date. That was probably like a second date with that individual, and there was not a third date.
Well, now we know. Second date subway. Now we know how to plan our LA dating excursions.
Second date subway, either like a good
Don't
song
say
or a
Subway,
band
Sarah.
name. I think
Yeah,
right.
or also just a really good sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is
oh,
such
don't
a
talk
good
food about it.
All right, so Sarah, what would be on that
my God.
sandwich?
Oh my God! First of all, okay, fun
wait,
fact.
hold that real quick, Sarah. Real quick, because we have a quick report from Lisa Hollenberg that subway rides on a date is a deal breaker.
No,
Right there and then, it's over.
No, wait. She's saying I wouldn't necessarily use it for a date. Oh,
Yeah,
she
because it's a deal breaker.
Oh, I mean, well, we went to.
So she wouldn't use it for a date. It's a deal breaker, but she has used the subway from downtown to Hollywood.
Okay.
It was fun. I've done that too. It was great.
I've actually never done Amtrak down to San Diego either. I drive. I like to have my escape
That's
car.
actually
and get away.
nice.
It is nice.
That
I've
would
heard
be
of
a nice train ride.
Like
All right, back to the more
sandwich.
the sandwiches.
Oh, sandwich. Okay, wait. So, side note, things that people do not know about me. I love me some Subway, and I also love me some Taco Bell.
Seriously, Sarah,
You live in LA.
I do a whole Taco Bell thing coming home from JFK late at night. Anytime
I
got a flight.
Talked about this.
Yeah,
I actually.
That's like me going. I love Domino's.
You can
Nobody loves Domino's, Dave.
First of all,
the ACO run,
Keep in mind, I'm vegetarian. Okay, keep in mind, I'm vegetarian. Stop! Don't roll your eyes. None of you roll your eyes.
That's okay. Vegetarian.
My son's a vegetarian.
Outside of Mexico, you have probably the best Mexican food in the freaking world, and you're eating Taco Bell.
No, I like to go to nice Mexican restaurants as well too, but sometimes it's a little bit too heavy. But there's a specific whatever. It doesn't matter. We're gonna talk about Taco Bell another time. We're gonna go back to Subway.
Sandwich.
Okay.
Yes.
So wait. So here's a whole thing. I have probably eaten the same type of sandwich for like 15 years. I was a big fan of, this is going to sound so gross to probably everybody, but I was actually a big fan of their veggie sandwiches. Okay, they're veggie patties, but then they changed it like 3 years ago, so it's now vegan, and it tastes horrible. And so I don't even know what to eat there. But what I do double down on is that sweet onion sauce. So sometimes I'll make a salad and have them use that sweet onion sauce as dressing, and I will drink that would just put a straw in it, and I will drink it like. It's good.
But what would you put?
That's how I do buckets.
What would you put on a Subway sandwich?
Oh, okay. So it would be lettuce, light tomato, not a whole lot because they're normally kind of like meh. The cucumbers, a lot of pickles. I love pickles. Definitely black olives. If I'm in the mood, I might do banana peppers, cilantro. I might just a little bit of vinegar and oil sometimes, and then definitely the sweet onion sauce, Swiss cheese, and then that veggie patty and toasted.
Nice.
Yeah, good times.
Nice.
Well, speaking of food, before we get to the best part of the show, Suzanne had a question I want to roll back to.
Oh gosh,
trying to make me and Craig jealous, but she wants to know what kind of food do you want for dinner on Wednesday night, Glenn?
All right, so I'm going to be I'm going to be doing an event that's a secret right now in a city that's secret right now. But I am going to be seeing Dr. Producer Suzanne on Wednesday night for dinner.
That's a lot of secrets going on.
I know, but I've been sworn to secrecy by the
really?
CEO.
Is
of the
it
company.
A secret?
NDA right there. Okay.
Totally.
Does that include what you want for dinner on Wednesday? Because that's all she asked.
No, that's all that. But I had to set the stage because I can't tell you the city because there might be some locally favored flavors or something like that.
You can say that you just want Chick-fil-A. Okay.
No, I can't eat Chick-fil-A. I have a philosophical problem with Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Let me go get some Chick-fil-A and then go buy stuff at Hobby Lobby. I'll be all over that.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. Have you ever
I really not Chick-fil-A for you, don't worry, Glenn.
Oh, wait. Do you know what both Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out have in common?
What the In-N-Out have?
Absolutely not. The one, no.
Scripture.
Yes, if you turn their bags upside down, it actually says
Their
John
cups.
3:16.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Didn't know
cups
about
over
Chick-fil-A.
at In-N-Out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good time. But not that we're
Glenn,
taking the conversation that direction, but it was definitely.
Nikki says you didn't get blurry until you started talking about the psychic stuff. You put a jinx on
Yeah.
I haven't taken psychic stuff since my kids were born.
Oh, this is a
It
lot.
makes me- it would be great to do it again, but now I think I'm too old to spend the time recovering.
What?
You would just see
Can't be that
visions
much.
of their.
I'm a hot dog.
That would just be
No.
what you would see.
No, we don't ever need to see that ever again. What was that, Dave?
That was not me.
That
That was not me.
That's my fever dream when I
did not
shroomed
make
in
that.
1994.
That was Craig having way too much time on his hands,
Also, by the
finding
way,
some weird website and spending way too much time on that website.
you also know that you can just microdose and it'll just, it doesn't need to be crazy.
No, I know, but like,
You're like, I know,
but-
Sarah, but we
so,
don't need to talk about this.
I think we have a
No,
new
no,
he
podcast
always
here. I
goes
think
to
we
an
have a new
extreme,
podcast
Sarah.
here. Taking tips with Glenn and Sarah.
yeah. So the issue that I had when I got into psychedelics and stuff like that, and I never did it too much, is that I'm very sensitive to stuff, right?
You're
So
a
there's
sensitive
always
guy.
So there's always a point in the experience where you're like, fuck, I shouldn't have done this. This is a huge mistake.
True.
And I have the potential to spiral out of control. So I that plus it does take time to recover. And I'm like, and like I'm very focused on other things. I would really love at some point to be able to like go and have an experience with a shaman type individual that could lead you through it.
Like an ayahuasca trip.
Right. That I don't know if I want to like shit and puke in buckets in the middle of the Amazon jungle, but but I hear what you're saying.
Hey, at least your wife would be happy you're not doing that in the house. Okay.
Again.
That's actually funny. That's funny.
I know exactly what type of shaman that Glenn wants to do this with.
Oh no, are you about to share your screen again?
There's no shaman that Joe.
No.
Oh God, that's not a shaman.
We don't get political on this.
That
show.
looks like a friend of mine's husband, and it's just like I saw that and I went, "Oh no, please tell me it isn't so and so." And luckily, it wasn't.
Yeah. I'm such a prude. I don't think I got any of these experiences, and I'm 36 years old.
No, wait a second. Okay, we go. I don't know what you're lumping me into, what category you're lumping me into, but I haven't had any of those experiences. I'm pretty.
I'm because you know what? It's just we are millennials. We take care of our bodies. We didn't come up through the 60s and 70s. Okay.
Fair enough.
But the good news about coming up in the 60s and 70s was that there was no downside to doing stuff. It was encouraged by society because my God.
Whoa.
And I will say this is that Dave and I, at least when we grew up, it was before everybody was really on social media. So we still were able to have like a proper childhood and like
Glenn and I are very thankful for that every day.
Thankful for it.
Oh wow.
We made it through college. We just missed it, Sarah, right? We made it through college. We still had a choice of what pictures made it up online, just as we were making through our college years.
100%.
Hey, Sarah.
Sorry, go ahead, Craig or Glenn.
Craig is very excited to announce that he's starting a Willie Nelson cover band. And
I was just going to ask if he just got
The Allman Brothers. No.
I was wondering if you had a contract with Pantene Pro V. I mean, you were just doing the whole like.
That's a great.
Listen, he told two friends, and they told two friends, and so on and so
perfect. On. I got Fabio down the street. You guys have your matching hair, so it looks really good.
God, I have all of his Harlequin romance novel covers.
Oh, stop. Okay, wait. So this is crazy. So my mom is an avid reader, and my mother got her master's in illustration, specifically specializing in romance novel covers, and the number of romance novel covers that we had around our house, and she would paint them, and it was so funny because like she would go and you'd have a photo shoot with the models, and it's like you've got these models, and it's like you've got everybody, they're holding each other.
Let me turn on the fan.
You should have a fan there. So before we go to the best part of the show, we have one last question.
Yes.
One last question.
Suzanne says, Craig, when will you come visit me in Florida? Sarah has. Glenn is going to, and we don't really care about Dave visiting, which is great because I have absolutely zero interest in going. So we're on the same page with that. But Craig, when are you going to get down there?
You know.
Oh wow! I'm curious where this is going to go. You have nothing to do.
I would say maybe it depends on who the next governor is.
Okay. I look at Florida as being the soft penis for the entire country. All right.
So down with flaccid. Funny word.
I was just about to say a flaccid
one of my
penis has
favorite
never
places.
scared anybody. Okay, Craig.
You know,
right.
it's gators.
Oh God. They made me eat gator. I was down there. My friends made me eat a bite of gator.
You know, when you go to a hospital
Gator's
and
pretty
you
good.
have like 10 people look at your wristband and ask you the same question, that's
Like,
because
yeah.
Florida leads the country in amputating the wrong limb. So I really have got no good reason to go to Florida.
Those are some weird stats.
Are you going
Also,
to be in Florida that you're worried they're going to take off the wrong arm?
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna get hurt. I'm gonna get attacked by a gator, and then they're gonna cut off the wrong leg. It's like
I
no,
will
I'm
say
not
this,
going.
Craig. You will go to Florida, and it will be
I've
this
been there.
reminder. Yeah, of
I've
course,
been
I'm sure
I
you
feel
will.
like we could read this comment from Suzanne both
Yeah.
ways. Gator bites are great.
Yay!
There you go.
So
There you
I
go.
will say, and I mean, obviously, love the West Coast, love living over here. You and I not too far away from each other, but the beaches and the water in Florida are so nice. Like that's like proper beach stuff.
East
None
Coast
of
or
this
West
nonsense
Coast?
of like
Your
you have-
California stuff is not great.
No, I'm
sorry.
not getting in that water, not even with
No,
a
it's too
wetsuit.
cold.
Like,
Yeah.
no, I would like to be able to see my feet and not
All right.
like none of that.
No. You can. There's La Jolla, there's Laguna. There's some really beautiful beaches, and
There
if
are-
you
there
wait
are
till
beautiful.
September, the water's warmed up. Now,
That's
I agree
bullshit.
with you that I'm not
Unless it's
going
85.
scuba diving here anymore. I'll go to Hawaii and do that, in the beaches and everything there are far better, better.
Mhm.
But I'm not going to Florida. Not gonna happen.
It's oh goodness gracious. Wow.
Who's really
Somebody
Not gonna
doesn't
happen.
like Disney World.
Disney World.
I've been there.
There's really very little reason to go
Yeah.
to Florida. There's
Yeah.
nothing down
He's like
there.
20 minutes from Disneyland.
Okay,
or
wait.
something like that.
Okay, I'm just gonna play devil's advocate here.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying, like, I have been to Florida multiple times, and I will say the past couple times that I have been there, I was like, I like this. It's not so bad. I'm not saying I'm moving, but I'm just saying, like,
You know why, right, Sarah?
why?
Because
She likes
Florida
Ron
is
DeSantis.
Florida's God's waiting room, and you're getting older, and it's just naturally calling.
Oh,
That note.
Damn, Dave.
No.
yeah,
No.
because he's gonna get his ass kicked over that, and I'm not.
He's very brave 2,500 miles away. I'll tell you that.
I know where you work.
That's true. You do.
I know where you work, and it's not hard for me to find you. Also, I'll get my mom
I'll give you
in
his
on
home
this.
address.
Yeah, oh.
I'll give you his home address, Sarah.
Listen.
No problem.
Listen, I would want nothing more than to hang out with your mother and you again. So feel free to come on back.
Yeah.
The last time.
Actually, I'm going to be
Ah.
in New York in 2 weeks, so we should talk.
Let me know.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, maybe I come stay with you guys.
Oh.
Figure it out.
Come on over.
That's exciting.
No, but you stayed here once before, right?
Yeah, I did stay there with
You
my
did
mom.
stay here. Yeah. That's when we went. That's when we went to get coffee.
Yeah, you remember.
Okay, maybe we
We've
gotta
all
work
stayed
it
with
out.
David's.
There you go. Sarah, what have you got to shamelessly plug today?
Oh my gosh! Wait, why do you have to start with me, ladies first?
Because
I understand.
you're
You
our
start with the
guest.
You're
It
our
would be-
guest.
It would be
Fine.
effing rude for
We
like us
always
to go
start with our
first.
guests.
Yeah.
Fine. Shamelessly plug. Shamelessly plug. Let's
Yeah.
see. Ooh. Oh God, I don't.
How about everything you do?
Everything I do. No, I will say this because this is like, so everything I do. You should follow me everywhere and every breath I
Right.
take and all of that. No, I actually have some upcoming trips that are going to be pretty cool. I'm actually going to be in Maui. I'm going to be speaking in Idaho,
that's
which is
cool.
interesting. What else?
Are
is
you
going
speaking
on?
to a group of people or are you just going to go out into a field
Penguins.
and talk to yourself? I'm sorry, what? A
Penguins.
penguin? Oh, nice.
No,
Listen,
there are no penguins in Idaho.
Have you not been to the Boise Zoo? They've got a whole
Clearly not.
collection.
No.
Yeah, neither have I. I have no idea. I don't even know if they have a zoo. They probably
I don't either, actually.
Don't make fun of Boise, Idaho.
No,
Drew
it's a great town.
will
Hey,
take
Boise,
exception.
Idaho.
And producer Danny.
I went to the first opening ever of a Cambria Suites in Boise, Idaho. That hotel no longer exists, but that's the first time I ever played. Oh shoot, I'm forgetting the name of it. Where you beer pong? That's the first place I ever played beer pong. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh wait, I have one shameless plug that I actually have not plugged
Thank
enough, and I
goodness.
will say this. Thank God. You know what? When you're really busy and you got a lot of things to plug, like I got to figure out like a good one. So, I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but I actually am the host of a podcast for Visit West Hollywood. So for the Tourism Board of West Hollywood, I am their host, and it's called the Creators Series. And I have to say,
nice.
It's probably one of my favorite projects to work on.
That's awesome
because of who you get to meet. There's so many cool creatives that come from right here in my backyard. I also love that how it ties in nicely to, where I worked for so much of my career.
Yeah.
And so to bring in that concierge element, find out all these people that are creating cool things, and so much culture is exported from here and from West Hollywood. So it's been a really cool series. I'm going to share a couple links, like more so on LinkedIn.
Well, tell us how to find it. I'm excited. I did not know you did this. This sounds freaking awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know why you didn't know I did this is because I share most of it on Instagram, and I have not been sharing as much of it on LinkedIn. And I'm going to be doing a better job.
I've never been good at the Instagram because you got to do it on your phone, and it's too stressful for me.
Oh my gosh, you and your phone. Okay.
Except for 3-minute Thursdays.
So like literally the only thing I can handle on my phone. I'm so bad with phone. And like Anthony lives on the phone. Yeah.
Oh yeah, here, get rid of those cookies things. So yeah, we've done 14 episodes. We've interviewed everybody from celebrity photographers, some amazing chefs in the area. Awesome. Nick Adler, the son of the famous Lou Adler, where we did the Roxy's 50th anniversary, which was just this past September. We've got some great people. Rod Gruendijk, who is the GM of the Sunset Marquis Hotel. Amazing hotel. So like this has been such a cool series. Gula right here. So it's been a lot of fun. We got a whole backstage tour of the Comedy Store. My friend Sarah Tiana, she's a comedian. We actually did sketch comedy together.
No way.
10, 12 years ago. And it was so cool to like reunite on the show. And then because her name's up on the Comedy Store on the wall. So we got to get a whole tour with her. Awesome series. As you can tell, I'm pretty excited about it. So it's on all where you can find your podcast, but I'll share a couple more videos on LinkedIn in the next couple of weeks. So
that's awesome. Not only am I excited about that, but I'm excited you figured out what to shamelessly plug. So
yeah, exactly. And to wrap it up as quickly as possible.
I could listen to you plug all day.
I know. Voice of an angel. Okay.
Dave, anything from you, buddy?
All right. Everything she just said, do it again.
All right, Craig.
Okay.
March 6th and 7th.
Yeah.
7th Annual California Lodging Investment Conference at the West South Coast Plaza Hotel. Meet Sarah, meet Glenn. And producer David's going to be there as well, running the show.
That is one of my favorite hotels. I've stayed there.
You stay there a lot. Yes.
I do stay there a lot. I got special reasons to stay there, but that is an awesome hotel in Orange County.
Producer Danny and I are going back into production.
What about producer? You have something else to say about producer Danny?
Saturday is her birthday. So
happy
birthday, Danny. Love you. She's just the best.
I'm going to text her now because I'm going to forget to do it tomorrow.
Thanks for putting that out there, Dave.
She just makes the whole show possible. I smile and nod, and she makes the show run. So she's just the best. She's in Boise, Idaho, and Danny, you should go see her there and go to Humpin' Hannah's in downtown Boise, Idaho. It's a 3-story bar with
Humpin' Hannah's.
Yeah, Humpin' Hannah's. It's one of the best bars in Boise, Idaho. And
with a name like Humpin' Hannah's, it better be good.
Live band. The owner's wife is the lead singer in the band, and is her
name Hannah?
No.
Okay, sorry.
All right,
but it's just a great place.
Hannah's probably pretty sore at this point. Yeah.
Good bit.
All right.
Good bit.
Anyway,
Go ahead. You have something to plug?
I do.
Yeah.
What's
Today I'm going
that?
to plug the fact that I want to thank Dave, Anthony, Suzanne, Crystal, and the whole No Vacancy team because we won a Innovation in Media Award today. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, wow.
Maybe you'll see me at the super secret event next week. Who knows?
You don't know
Week
what it's
after
going to be.
that, Week after that, I'll see y'all out in LA. I'll be attending Alice. I'm going to be doing a keynote speech for the Hospitality Global Talks event on Wednesday. I'm looking forward to that. I'll also be hitting Alice Design. I'll be doing some live shows from.
What are you talking about at Alice?
I'm not speaking at Alice. I'm shooting a bunch of video at Alice, but then I'm doing this Hospitality Talks event.
Sorry, that is
separate from it, which I will actually be doing a lot of my observations from Alice and how the people in the design community could find success through what I learned at that particular event and where we are. Then maybe I'll be at Universal Studios doing a Friday night audit. From there, we'll see. Then I got a whole bunch of other trips coming up, but it's too stressful to even discuss right now. Oh yeah, I'll be at First Hospitality's event. I'm doing a keynote speech for them in Toledo, Ohio.
Woo!
I'm excited. Listen,
Toledo.
I've never been to Toledo, and anytime I can go to a new city, I'm super excited. So I love going to new places. I'm going to be in like Vegas twice in April, for example, right? I'm like, yeah, I've been there, done that, but going to Toledo is going to be freaking cool. All right. So thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Sarah.
Dave, say goodbye.
Yeah, Dave.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, you put on your coat for me? Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. See you next week.
Bye.